Hey Harmonizers, welcome to this video of Kibou at the Provincial Extreme Cowboy Finals, competing in the Futurity class. So this is us getting ready for our first round. There are 2 rounds in the competition, so this is us getting ready to head off here and starting around, crossing the timers, and going to our first obstacle, which is the rope gate, which was right there as we came in. And so this is his first time doing anything at an indoor arena competition wise off-site. All of our other shows have all been outdoors, so it's kind of a different setup for him and looks a little bit different. And this was interesting. He was kind of scared of whatever was in the corner. I'm not sure if it's that there's kind of like a fake cow that's there, or if it was the people, or I don't know what it was, but he was apprehensive coming down along the side. Maybe it's the people, I'm not really sure, but he wasn't too thrilled about going down around the edge of the ring. So this is supposed to be a free ride where we canter around the whole ring, but he was a bit unsure, so I kind of had to take my time a little bit, and then once he was a little bit more relaxed, picked up my canter there and was able to canter down the other side of the arena just fine. And then the first obstacle is some very colorful painted plywood, and you can see it kind of caught him off guard there, and then he's kind of looking at it a little bit. And we have a checkerboard at home, so I was surprised that he was this worried about it, but I think just his energy was a little bit up from being worried about whatever it was on the side of the arena, that he just wasn't feeling his super confident self coming into it. But anyways, I tell him it's okay, and eventually he goes over, not really a big deal. This obstacle, more of a technical obstacle, where we had to back and then side pass and then go backwards and then side pass. And keep in mind that this is Kibou's only 3rd time riding in this particular bit. He's only been training on a bit now for a couple weeks, and so he's doing pretty nicely being soft to that bit and understanding what that means. And then here does a nice little pivot and got the wrong lead for me there, but ended up getting it on the corner there for a little bit. And then same thing, kind of box a little bit, just a little bit at this kind of suspension bridge, wanted to kind of look at it, but he goes on to it, and when it starts to move and whatnot, he doesn't freak out or anything like that. Get a little bit of canter here coming into the splash box or the water box, and so again kind of sniffs at a little bit, not really sure, but you can see he's getting more brave and brave as we're going around the course. Like he's taking less time to kind of think about it as we're coming in. So that tells me that he's starting to get more relaxed and more comfortable. And I think one of the big things here is that we just don't get mad at our horse, because then things can get worse, or they at the very least don't get any better. And that actually went pretty well, our backup and then our pivot and coming out of the V shape, or whatever you want to call it, into our canter figure 8. So my circles ended up being a little bit bigger than I wanted them to be, and not necessarily as centered or round, but canter circles are something that only recently Kibou's been doing and getting his leads. So I was still pretty happy with those. His steering has improved immensely there over the rolly bridge, no problem. And then it's off on our free ride, and now going much more confidently. Here we're going to see as he comes around the side of the arena here, I'm still having to use my outside rein to keep him there, but he's at least able to canter down past everything and come around. So he finished a lot more confident. He ended up finishing 3rd in this round, and then I will show you a video separately of his next round.